Can I speak to the ladies real quick? You know what I'm saying? I get it. Man, this hair look good. Your hair looks good. I don't think he can hear me. That junk look good. I'm just that type of person. I give people compliments. But I need to talk to put it down. I want to talk to the ladies real quick, man. Y'all probably gonna be mad at me, evil eye me. I don't care. I'm gonna return that back to sender, but I'm gonna just keep this shit OG with you. You know, it's one thing like you do is you trying to find, I don't know, fuel for your next album, or you trying to find some type of fuel so you can have something to clap back with. Man, I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but if you trying to tell, if the objective is to attract men to you, it's not saying I can get any man I want. That actually does the complete opposite. You understand what I'm saying? Like, men gonna automatically attract themselves to you due to your self-worth. Like, it shows through your presence. It's not competing with other women. You gonna attract men, don't get me wrong, competing with other women, but you ain't gonna attract the kind of men you want. You gonna always attract men who want you to compete with other women. And that's an endless battle, because there's some women ain't got nothing to do but to battle with you. If you want to be, you know what I'm saying, technical. But if you trying to attract men who want to treat you right and have something positive to say about you, tell them a little bit about yourself. It kind of reminds me like the movie just popped up in my head. There you go, right there. Hey, I like your hair.
Thank you.
It look nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It kind of reminds me of the movie 8 Mile. You know, when Eminem kept battle rapping with the other squad or whatever, and that very last battle, they just knew they had him until he just laid out everything on the table by himself. By the time it was their turn, they didn't have shit to say. He put everything about him out on the table. Then he was ready to tell him about him. So by the time dude was ready for the mic, he wasn't ready still. So all I'm saying is, if you're trying to battle or you trying to compete with other women, you lowering your own value. It's like property. You know what I'm saying? You constantly putting it out there that any and everything can come to you. Any and everything comes to you. Any and everything. And you're not talking about what you're looking for. You know, who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's just how the universe works. I just got through telling somebody, you tell the universe what you don't want, that's basically you telling the universe that's what you want. You tell them what you do want, they're going to give you what you don't want, because the universe just wants you to flow with life. You don't got to believe me, but people who don't believe me ain't spiritual no way, because everybody knows it's all about going with the flow of life. Like I said, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. You get mad, you probably don't know. But last thing you want is a whole bunch of people saying you got some level of mental issue because you did not take heed to what I'm saying. It's two type of women that kicked it with dudes. You got type of women that kicked it with dudes that actually learned morals and values, and then you got females who kicked it with dudes and picked up some of their traits. And they just, but in a negative way. You understand what I'm saying? And they found themselves self-destructing. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. He said, everything gonna be all right. That's my song too. He was like, he said he found himself self-destructing in a hotel room. Trust and believe, I've been through that. And that ain't no good feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know if take a chance on doing something different, if it's the right decision, or should you just sit there and just pray over and over again? You know what I'm saying? And trust and believe, when it happened to me, it wasn't last year, the year before last. It was like a month or two before I left my husband. And we was staying out the hotel room. I was going through, we was going through so much shit. It was on Mother's Day. I was ready to end myself because I couldn't take it anymore. I'm just letting you know, like, it was just, like I said, you ain't gotta take my advice, but it's just something to just food for thought on when it comes down to certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't know. Sometimes you may feel like you're going in the right direction with what you're doing, and it's crazy because it be so many people, you know what I'm saying, that you will feel like you can bait them in to believe to do something towards somebody else so you can have some type of fuel, but it ain't gonna work. Especially if that person's heart is naturally pure. They overcame pain. Trust and believe. But y'all be blessed.